Doesn't really matter where you come from, where you are in your life, whether you're 5 or whether you're 60, you can sit down and you can build something.
I just loved the fact that, you know, it was like this own world.
Once you start, you get really, really hooked and you just want to keep going.
You don't throw it out, it lasts forever.
It's just so universal. You can do so much with it. You're really only limited by your imagination.
It's something that brings us all together.
Hey, I'm Jason. I'm a Lego freak, otherwise known as an Afol, which is adult fan of Lego, for the many fathers and adults that never grew up.
Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm a Lego enthusiast.
Hi, I'm Doug Thompson. I'm 30 and I'm a Lego enthusiast.
I'm Kathy and I'm 49 almost, and we've been collecting Lego for probably close to 25 years.
Come on in. As you can see, there's Lego the moment you enter the house. Then we have our studio.
In here we display all of our Lego. We do open it up to the public every now and again so that they can come in and have a look. We do birthday parties and we do education through Lego at schools that are also taking it a step further and incorporating our Lego program into their curriculum, and also running through here we have our brick building classes.
I've been collecting since I was born, effectively. Rachel's embraced it 2 years ago.
Quite young when it comes to Lego and actually being involved with it, whereas Jason, he's old school.
This was the very first set I got.
When we were dating, Jason had purchased a couple of sets, but never really enough to cause me concern on, oh my goodness, he's got a real obsession here. And it was just over the years as we had children that, you know, Jason had more of an excuse to collect Lego, and suddenly the house was covered in Lego and we had it everywhere. In the end I was like, oh well, I might as well just join him.
Welcome to my setup, guys. Come on in. Excuse the mess. I normally have it all packed up underneath all here, away from the kids. I started my Lego journey when I was about 3 or 4 and was an avid Lego fan, collecting and playing and building. Once I finished high school, I left and went on to my tertiary studies, and then got a job, and then got married and had kids, and my kids sort of got me back into it. That's sort of what generated my enthusiasm to start doing Lego stop motion. So stop motion is effectively creating movement with still images. The reason I find stop motion very attractive is that due to my schedule, my work commitments, I can't shoot short films like I used to. And so this gives me a creative outlet at home, and I can do it in my own time. I'm not dependent on crew or cast or anything like my whole cast. I just build my cast.
Welcome to the mess. Come on in. Anywhere where there's a gap, there's Lego. Our collection is quite vast. It first started when we went on our honeymoon, and we're in the States, and we picked up a couple of sets when we were there and brought it home, and then from then it's just built. So if you open up any of the cupboards, you will find Lego. That's the last 2 years worth of plans. The rest are all in other boxes further away somewhere. So as you can see, there's boxes piled up in the wall that haven't even been opened yet. And here's a lot more of the... Yeah, it's definitely a family love.
The collections wise that we have here, okay.
We've got the Friends,
I've got the Duplo.
Got a lot of city stuff.
So we've got Technic,
Lego Movie,
I've got Castle.
Construction.
Marvel superheroes,
double, what is it, the double-decker couch.
A little bit of space.
Modulars.
DC superheroes.
A little bit of Star Wars, which is just fantastic.
Chima and Ninjago.
We have Lord of the Rings. We've got Mixels.
The elves that have just come out.
The Simpsons minifigures.
We have Fabuland.
Architecture.
We have Space Lego.
And the old Belleville, which was before Friends.
I actually think that's about it.
If I was to estimate a value, I would say probably maybe between $3,000 and $5,000, but that's a real rough estimate.
It's close to 120, 130,000.
Couple of 100,000 at a pinch. I get frustrated when people saying you still play with Lego. A number of people I know, they used to go fishing with their dad and they take their kids fishing. Well, it's something that I started doing with my dad. So it's another full circle thing.
It's got a lot of educational uses and it's not limited to kids. They've used it in universities and all that sort of thing for architecture and design and all that sort of thing. So it is a tool rather than a toy, is what I say.
People do sit there and go, oh, but it's a kid's toy. But really, they really are just jealous of us.
What is the difference between that and making Airfix models? The difference is that once you've built it, you can repurpose it into something totally different without destroying it.
Some men spend hours in the garage building a car, or some people like reading or going to the movies or other hobbies like that. I guess Jason and I just prefer to collect Lego.
They say that every man, woman and child on the planet has about 30 bricks. So I've got my fair share of Africa.
Well, there's always things that you want to build and you never have got enough bricks.
It's a great toy, but it's more than a toy. It's a time machine. You can go back and relive the fun times of your youth.